Yo guys, what is going on? How are y'all doing? It's been way too long since the last time that I uploaded, but I'm finally actually back with this whole coronavirus thing that's going on. I still have school online, but I don't have nearly as much as it was before, and I don't have to juggle work on top of it right now because of everything that's going on. So, first things first, what I want to say is thank you for coming back, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope all of you are safe. Make sure that you are washing your hands as much as you can and do whatever you can to keep yourself safe. Um, it's definitely a tragedy with what's going on, but we're gonna fight through it. I know that we all will, and just everybody stay as safe as you can. Um, Keep the social distancing, and let's jump right into this video. Now, what I wanted to talk about for this video was the new year 5 of Rainbow Six. A lot of us have been playing it. It's been out for about 10 days now. I think it came out on the 10th. I played the TTS, so I played the test servers, and I also have been playing for the past 10 days. Um, my opinion on the new season itself is I like the difference that they have in a lot of the characters. They changed a lot. They did so much. But I think the map we'll talk about first. So the new rework of Oregon, I feel like the strat's basically the same. It's just a little bit. It kind of feels a little bit more open. Um, I don't think they did anything huge that was like, oh my god, it made this map worse. I think it kind of made it better. It reworked some of the stuff. I don't know if Oregon was the best one to start out and do the rework with because I definitely think that there are other ones that should have been reworked first. I never really had much of a problem with Oregon, but the new rework, it's nice. It makes Oregon feel a little bit more open. But yeah, so I overall think that it's a good rework. Just don't know if it was necessary. The strats are all the same. Everything's normal, I feel. So when you're playing a game, you're obviously gonna basically attack from the same place, but you're also not gonna get killed as easily as you used to if you're kind of attacking big window, outside of kids. But other than that, I think that it's a pretty good rework, and definitely think that it was something that we could have needed in the future, but not really as much now. So now I'm going to talk about the two new ops that we got. And one of them's Iana, the other one is Orox. I believe is how you say their name. I'm not 100% sure because they're all foreign names now and foreign to how I would say it, so I have no idea. Um, but for we can start on Orox. He's not my type of style player. Honestly, I like him as a player, just don't know if he's going to be used that much, especially in something like Pro League. I really don't think that he's going to be used that much because I don't know if he's necessary to use. Because, I mean, I understand, he can go up patches and stuff like that, which seems to be, the biggest thing for him. But, I honestly don't know if that's, oh my god, the selling factor for him. I definitely think that he is good, but I also am kind of thinking okay, maybe we could have used something else a little bit. I understand that you're so limited on everything that you could do because we have so much out, but definitely think that his playstyle is not for me. He's a pretty good op. I played him a lot, but I really never got a chance to even go up hatches. I know it really works for some players when you have the chance to do that, but you're not going to do it on your normal site because if you do that, then your attackers are going to easily attack you from um, attack the objective from above, and unless you have somebody that's gonna sit there and watch it the whole time, which usually roamers are gonna obviously roam, but I don't know if he's not my playstyle. So personally, I want to know what all you guys have to say about the two of these guys because I like the attacker. I like Ayana. She's basically a rechargeable drone that you actually get to see a lot more, I feel. Um and I do think that she's going to eventually get a nerf. So her time of how long you can use it is going to go down. Or they might do something like it takes longer to recharge, but it's basically a rechargeable drone. So if you lose both of your drones, don't worry if you have an Iana because she'll get you the information you need, just not as stealthily, I guess you could say, because drones can be You can, in big situations, you won't find them. But I definitely think that it hurts the attacker. I mean, the hurts the defenders because it's hard to kind of know. Okay, is this really hurt? Is it not? And when you shoot it and you get that little notification that says got the I can't remember exactly what it's called, but basically got the um digital file or digital version of her. Um, but I do like her gameplay. I like her guns. I like everything about her. But I do think that she'll eventually get a nerf because of how strong she is as an attacker. But if she doesn't, I think that she's pretty good. She's pretty balanced. It's just gonna be hard to kind of go into that because so many people have so many different opinions. But I definitely like her. I definitely think that she is a huge part of what Siege is, and a lot of people don't like the fact that she's like a rechargeable drone, but I do. I I get it why people don't like it, but on the other hand, I think that she's great for the information game because the defenders have so much to use now. They can use as much as they can, and attackers only have some drones. And most of the time in the prep phase, you lose at least one or two drones from people that are just droning out the area. But yeah, so I think she's a pretty good attacker. Um, but like I said, let me down below. Let me know down below if you guys have the same opinions or if yours is different because everybody's is going to be different, obviously. It's not all going to be the same because they're two completely different play styles. If you have a play style where you're more of going to sit back and relax, you're really not going to use as much of Aurochs. If you're an attacker that's going to go for frags, that's what you're going to use Iana for. But it all depends. She's really not a support guy. I feel like she's more of. I feel like Iana's more of a what's the word? I think she's more of a fragger than a support player, but you use her to the however your team needs her. Now I can go over some of the quick things that happened too in the new one, which was the nerf, big nerf to Legion. I can talk about that and other ones in a different one, but real quick we can go over what you get with the year pass, and the year pass is I honestly think that I don't know if it's worth getting if you have like all the other ops and you just kind of save up your renown. I have it. Obviously, I need to have it in order to get gameplay and stuff like that. But I definitely think that they are not. He's not like. I mean, the year pass is something that's like needed like it was before. Like we're only getting what a few new ops. I know one of them, we're only getting one new op. We're getting a rework on Tachanka. I believe it's either this year or next year. I can't remember. But if you watch the Six Invitational, you saw that. But other than that, you have. So I said, I think that the year pass, if you have the money, obviously is worth getting. It's always nice to have something like that. But if you don't, I wouldn't look into it much. It's not anything that's like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. It's more of the maps that they're going to focus on this time, I feel, rather than the actual players. And which is something that's needed. We need a balance on a lot of new maps. And I know that we're getting a rework on Chalet and House, which is going to be really interesting. And I'm so ready for this new season to come out, or for this whole new season to start. The next season, but this whole year, like it's going to be so. It's going to be. I think it's going to honestly be really good and really awesome. So, I definitely think that so far at the start to the new season is pretty good. It's what we were aiming for. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know down below if you guys agree with what I say, or if you don't, because why not? Let's talk. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time, which I don't know when it's going to be. It might be this weekend again. I have no idea. But I'll probably get more out because we have a lot more time on our hands and we're all just sitting at home. So I will see you guys all next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great week. Stay safe, everybody. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I appreciate it so much more than you even know. I will see you guys next time. Go ahead, jot that thing down to the flow. I've been on the road so long, forgot I had a home. I'm out in Miami, a celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going all this way, coming, no, no.
celebrity galore. I got what I need, but I always want more. Always going up, that's why they call me no annoying. Always going up, that's why they call me no annoying. But you could call me Big Drip. I've been busy out here repping for the misfits. I can't promise I won't blind you with a wrist flip. I keep this money on my mind, give me rich, yeah.